Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Unfashionable Podcast. My name is Andi. For those of you who might be new here, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, first of all. If you clicked on today's message, it's most likely because you were drawn here, you were brought here for a reason. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get right into it. Welcome to our Sunday strategy for the week of July 27th through August 2nd, beginning with Monday, July 27th. This is like low-key the cutest message of the week, but it's also the week that your story starts to unfold. Chanel number 5 could be significant. Lots of high-end art could be significant, like museum type art, installation type of art. You're someone who is a piece of art. You're someone's piece and someone's art, if that makes sense. I feel like you and a lover, perhaps, have been through a whirlwind, both of you, in your own separate ways. I'm seeing the word supplement, so that tells me that this relationship hasn't been hindering you at all. I hear the word supplement as a vitamin, like something that's healthy for you and not something that's toxic. So, although it's been hard or it's been a hard journey to get here, it's been worth it because you're both healthy and heavily invested and there for one another. So, the note to self to start the week off: do something nice with or for your partner, your special someone. If you're single and you're wondering if this message is even for you, start the week off by doing something nice for yourself. That might look like a cute dinner, new makeup, a day trip. Plan it and execute it. It doesn't have to be so extravagant. Moving to Tuesday, 12/12 could be significant, as well as 2014, 2008, California, the state. I had to change locations for this card specifically, so that might be significant. Or 2014 and 2008 were very significant for like a relocation of some sort, whether it be a job, your home. You may have came from a turbulent type of path, meaning bumpy and hard, but you never let that get to you. Instead, you bossed up every time. The Queen of Swords is different from the King of Swords because people go to the Queen of Swords and she welcomes them. But with this King of Swords energy, he welcomes himself, and not in an obnoxious way, but in a way where he can walk into any room and be confident enough to slay any conversation that comes his way. He's outgoing, but he's also direct. Some people like that, and some people don't. So your note to self on Tuesday: just be yourself and don't block yourself, especially when it comes to communication. Look at how experienced you are. You're blinged out, drenched in designer. And most of all, you still have your whimsy. That's what people adore about you. Peel off those layers, clothes, labels, projections, and open up wherever you feel safe. If you don't feel safe, don't exhaust your energy. Moving to Wednesday, July 29th, we have the World card. And I feel like things might be heating up midweek. With the World here, it's a bit of a nervous kind of heat. You know, when you get nervous and you tend to sweat a little. The green reef around her, to me, signifies some tall hedges. And you never know what is behind tall hedges. So I'm getting a sense of privacy or secrecy. Whatever is entering your world, keep it on the down low. The weekend might be significant. Down low. I think that's what it's called. Keep it on the down low. Also, someone is dying to meet your lady parts. But of course, that's your decision. Just like your heart. That cookie is sacred, girl. Treat it as such. After all, you are a magician in the bedroom. This energy is daring. It's fiery. It's like, I want it, so I'm gonna go get it type of energy. We love it. Someone could be traveling soon, dipping their toes in new waters, trying new things. If you are traveling, where is the wrong? This is a very specific message, but if this is for you, it would be so cute. If you can find one with those shiny sequins coins attached, make a little noise when you belly dance, and it's knitted, okay, even better. That's very specific, but anything for the baddies to look their best, right? Note to self for Wednesday, listen to yourself always. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Those signs are significant. But also, I'm seeing all of these heads as outside opinions. So, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You can feel supported while still feeling responsible and accountable for your own life's journey. You don't have to listen to other people to know where you're going. The negativity wouldn't be able to reach you anyway. Moving to Thursday, July 30th, we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and that tells me that you've gotten here by being open to new ways of doing things. 555 could be significant. There's only one thing in the way of what you want, and that's you. U-Haul could also be significant, like the moving company. Movement. There's a lot of movement here. Someone might be actually moving, and you might be wondering how you're going to juggle it all gracefully. That's how. Busy Woman by Sabrina Carpenter is significant. Make time for the things, people, places that make time for you, and be grateful for every piece of your puzzle. A grateful energy is a gracious one. Note to self for Thursday, if you feel behind, you're right on time. How would you get there faster? This divine feminine energy is patient. 333 could be significant. Kind, loving. No wonder there's a little bird on her hand. She has time. She has hobbies and a whole ass vineyard to keep up with. Respectfully, she has no time for bullshit. The bullshit gets taken care of before she even hears about it. She lives with this unwavering trust for herself and the universe. And really, all that is remaining open to guidance, to gifts. The Nine of Pentacles is the epitome of I don't chase, I attract. Say this all day Thursday if you have to. Some of you might feel impatient. Shift your focus to something ancient. Learn, explore, discover. That's where you need to hover for now. Moving to Friday, we have the Moon card in reverse. To me, this is the way that you want to see the Moon card, because if it's upright, that means there's illusions and delusions. For some reason, the word Noom is coming through very strongly. Is someone a Noom user? What is that, like weight loss, diet, routine, and habits? The blindfold is coming off, and your daily flow will become clear once again. I have Aquarius in my 6th house of daily routines and habits. And if there's anything I've learned within my day-to-day schedule, is that I have to stay flexible and fluid no matter what. To learn how to deal with quick change or a pivot, I can get mad about it, sure. Or I can move accordingly. Trust me, I get my attitude about things. But who does that help? No one. The lobster, the wolf, and the dog here are not working together. They came from all different directions and depths, and they're trying to tell you the way to go? Absolutely not. Oh, you are the sun, so hot and bright. Only you know, and only you can see your path ahead. Allow these people to offer you advice, but ultimately choose and decide what works best for you. Eventually, the chaos will subside, and the truth will be seen for what it is. Back to card number 1 on Monday. The Lovers here is being pointed out. So a healthy love, a supportive relationship might just be worth fighting for. This could be a relationship or a partnership, but I'm mainly getting a romantic interest for sure. What's more romantic than a night under the moon? Note to self on Friday, tap into your sun sign. How do you know your sun sign? Look up your birthday and your month, and that sign is where you want to then go to your birth chart to see what house your sun sits in and focus on what lights you up in that area of your life. The more you get to know yourself, the clearer your path becomes. Moving to Saturday, this card actually came out in reverse. And may I say, damn, we've officially hit August, you guys. Cheers to no more drama-rama. At least for now. The feet are on the ground. Now it's about the destination. K and H names could be significant. Katie Heron, also from Mean Girls, could be significant. And this tells me that someone is new on the block. There's a new kid in town. Thankfully, you'll be received very, very well, unlike Katie Heron. They could have been fighting in this card if it was upright, but they're gelling. Jello shots could be significant. Red and green, specifically. Dancing also could be significant. I feel like by Saturday, you might be standing in a different dimension than about 5 years ago. Different environments. At least you might be getting ready for one. I've never seen or felt so much cheer coming from this card in reverse, but I'm happy to be feeling it. They can all learn so much from each other, and that's the best thing of all, is that they're open to it too. So, note to self on Saturday, just be yourself every day. Not only today, be yourself enough for your people to find you. You don't have to fit in because you were born to stand out. What are we fitting into anyway? If we're all not a size 2, who's going to create the size 4, 6, 8, and 10? We all have a mission to low-key accomplish in this lifetime. Are you going to stand up for your own journey, or are you going to follow in the steps of someone else? Not everyone is meant to lead, and that's okay. But I'm specifically talking to those who see themselves ultimately in a position of leadership, and dare I say power. Clock it. Moving to Temperance, that's Sunday, August 2nd. You might be feeling a bit timid about starting something new, but you have to give yourself time and you have to give yourself grace to test out these new waters. You could just jump right in, or you could just take each day as it comes, each wave as it comes. But this is a lake specifically, so there's nothing to fear. There's nothing that you will drown over. You're low-key already in it. So now it's about making it work for you and not against you. You're the only one working against you. You have the ability to take off at any time with these wings, but they're heavy as F. They, just like you, need time to recuperate from the long journey you just arrived from. She looks like she's having fun, weighing out her options at least. And who doesn't love options? Popcorn or cornfields could be significant. So the note to self on Sunday, if you're able to, spend the first half of the day outside. Allow yourself to feel the sun, specifically that third eye, honey. If you can, visit a lake or a beach. If you have no sun, no beaches, no lakes, first of all, comment down below where you live. And second of all, take a long bath then, or a long shower. And not an everything shower. Don't shave, don't exfoliate. Do that on Friday. Sunday is self-care day. And we shan't do too much. So with that being said, we've got a big, big week ahead. But today, eat some popcorn, watch a movie, stay comfy. You can't see what's ahead of you, but that doesn't mean that you aren't ready. Moving to this week's aligned assignment, it has a very strong focus on self-worth, on boundaries and barriers, specifically the Empress. Oopsie, that's not the Empress. Specifically the Nine of Pentacles and the story card. So Monday and Thursday might be significant. I've literally written all of this down in chicken scratch because we've been driving, and that just emphasizes the need to really slow yourself down this week and be mindful of the thoughts that cross your mind. Most of us are not even 50 yet. Why are we moving through life so fast? We're moving too fast, and we're neglecting ourselves and the people that we love in the process. Your story is who you are, and it's exactly why you should acknowledge and accept it rather than hide from it. That was such a beautiful ending for this message. If anything I touched on hit a sweet spot for you, I'd love to hear about it. You can find the pod at the Unfashionable Pod on Instagram. You can find my personal account at Earth to Andi on TikTok or Instagram. Please do not forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future unfashionable moments with me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. And please always remember, showing up as your higher self is never off trend.